Does anyone want to explain why shoes are literally just dying right now? I own a sneaker store and we've been struggling for the last couple months. And y'all can say, oh, it's because you overprice things. And I know what you're gonna say. Oh, it's a Yeezy. You're overpricing it. It's $110. Retails like two something. Market's like 190. I'm pricing it at 110. It's brand new. An off-white lot dunk, which what you haven't been able to get for 4 years now. Used to be going for $500 to $600. Market's like 400. We haven't priced at 320. A shoe that's sold out, hard to get, a SB Navy 4, it's used, but 210, that's like retail. And then you have stuff that are like Jordan 1s, like these shattered backboards that just came out. We were charging like $170 for them or something like that, which retails higher. And then we got like Lucky Greens, the Royal Toes, all these things are going for well under retail and we have them priced under retail. For example, like a yellow ochre, which is not even a bad shoe, is going for like $90 in the store here.
Yo, pack him and his video up. I can't believe this video is going viral. And nobody is speaking about all the weak kicks that he showed in this video. Who really wants those Yeezys? Like, let's be honest. Take a look. Who wants these? He doesn't even want them. Yo, newsflash. It's not dying. It's just going back to normal. I promise you, if you was outside in the 90s into the 2000s, you know that you were always able to get sneakers on sale. You know that every sneaker didn't instantly sell out. You know. We remember, some of us anyway. I be having to sit here and say to myself, like, yo, everybody ID say they was born in 2012 or something. Like, I don't get it. But I really do understand the PPP definitely bossed up a lot of people. Salute to you if you still maintaining and surviving and striving off that jump start that a lot of people got. Yo, to everybody else that didn't make it, man, psst, niggas get shot every day, B. Be all right. We back though. See where we at. Got the graveyard next to me. Got the video game Street Fighter. Views from the crate. The Lambs Air Force Ones. Am I saying it right? Lambs. That's the name of the store. 2,000 pair. I like these shits. My question to y'all, if they weren't limited to 2,000 pair and they weren't a collab, would these even be a conversation amongst many people? I'm not talking about those of us that love Air Force Ones, but I'm talking about those that will be online or hyping them up if they get a pair, talking about how much they love Air Force Ones. I'm not even talking about the resellers at this point because resellers is, I mean, that's their job to get a hype shoe. But those that, anyway, I want a pair, but it's no way on planet Earth that I will be standing on the line. First come, first serve. I respect that, how they doing that. First come, first serve. Definitely it brings some hype out there, some pandemonium amongst things that's going on. Secondly, sneakers app, I already told y'all I've been retired from that type of shit. The last month of 2025, man. Last month to get kicks. Seen a lot of black cat 4s in stores and people copping. They on the apps right now at about 300. A lot of resellers had a lot of pair. Gamma's been in stores for a nice minute. I don't know how many people is gonna buy those, but we shall see. Yo, it's another question I ask. Bugs Bunny H dropped this month, same day as that GT Future. I put the poll up. The 8s smoked the GT. One reason I think it definitely smoked is because the people that pretty much are on my platform, we're all into the same type of thing and we feel the same type of thing, feel the same type of way about certain things. Them GT Futures is garbage. All it is these two sneakers combined. They made a baby and they made that. But I honestly think people are gonna buy them. A lot of them are limited, so it's gonna be a fake pandemonium. Um, People is hyped at the way Wale wore them, so you know it's gonna be a trillion people cosplaying that. The eights, they're gonna sell. It's gonna be wild. If the Bugs Bunny pairs sell more than the Aquas, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be wild. But anything's subject to happen right now in this climate that's so-called dying. Yo, I told y'all before, two lists. Last week of December, I'ma do it. One list where it's just like what people was wearing or what I seen the most and I feel did what it was supposed to do for 2025. You know, a list for the people. Second list will be my top 10 of what I cop in 2025. I gotta add a couple things into it though, because I got seeded some good things. I got gifted some good things too. Like, yo, shout out to those that sent me this year. For real. Never goes overlooked. Um, I got something to show y'all next week sometime. By far the kindest gesture of 2025. Had me speechless when I got the email. So we'll get into that. Maybe the next video or the video after. But next week sometime we'll get into, just keep a mental note of what I'm saying right now. But yeah, as far as those lists go, I feel as though can't be biased. You can't just say what you feel. Well, you can. You could do whatever you want. But I feel as though we got to keep it 100 when it comes to certain things. And people felt the way about the brick by brick being number one on list. But I mean, speaking, that sneaker was outside the most. Like, going walking around outside, I seen the most brick by bricks. Online, a ton of those Yachty sneakers, them patent leather Air Forces. So it's a couple things I feel as though other brands, New Balance, Saucony, we called it Saucony growing up. I don't know how y'all pronounced it. Leave in the comment, how did y'all call it? What did y'all call it growing up? Saucony or Saucony? We always called it Saucony. J Fresh Goods and J Tips, they can't go overlooked. Like, the work that they put in is phenomenal, man. Yo, that shit is crazy. Like, when you sit back and think about it, right? Imagine you're them, right? You putting in the pain and the work on your own, but to say that you have your name attached to a big brand and you're causing a frenzy outside for people to get some shit that you created, when you could rewind back to when you was a child and you had Nikes, Saucony or New Balance or something like that, and to say to yourself like, damn, I really gotta collab with this brand right now. Like, even like the kids of immigrants. Shout out to Daniel, sent me another pair. They don't fuck around. By far, when it comes to collabs, kids of immigrants, I like the story. It's meaningful. The color palettes is insane. Definitely give me ACG vibes. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Kids are immigrants, Joe Fresh Goods, J Tips, like the things that they put together is fire and the way they put it together. And shout out to the other people that I forgot. And see, I'm not a hater because I don't own a Joe Fresh Goods sneaker or anything from J Tips, but I'm just keeping it 100. That's what we have to start doing on these platforms again. Yo, shout out to the Frank Matthews, the El Chapo, the Maya Lansky, the Scarface, Pablo Escobar, whoever, elite level, upper echelon when it comes to that collab shit. And that's Ronnie Feig. Like, I don't know nobody that had that many different collabs with brands. Like, that is incredible. And he be having heat. But you see, he dropped the Air Max 95s, Air Forces, couple things just for kids. That was fire, but it hurt at the same time. Because them burgundy 95s and then the Air Forces is like, put me in the game, coach. But you gotta respect it. I feel as though things like that is needed because most of us, that's how we got into the game. We didn't know we was getting into. We was either brought in by our parents, our siblings, or even if they didn't bring us in and we went to school and we just seen things going on and it just touched us a certain way. Pause. It was just like a gravitational pull towards us. It was like something you couldn't shake. You needed to be a part of. You had to have certain shit. You had to do certain shit a certain way, add your twist to it and become who you are today. And then it just trickles down generation after generation. So I feel as though certain shit is definitely needed in kid sizes. Like they need to be a part of it. When I said that on my Instagram, the women was like, yeah, give us the sizes, but just make them men's sneakers. Don't give us the missing pieces that the kids' sneakers always got or the different materials. So that's just one to grow on, man. Like we definitely need that. Then you had certain chicks jumping under it, like, yo, y'all want us to dress like tomboys again? No, it's certain ways to make the shit look good. I mean, look at her. Perfect example. It's definitely ways to make the shit look good, man. Like it's not about trying to have y'all look. I don't know, man. It's just we're just in a weird climate. The phones definitely made it the weirdest it's ever been. But on the flip side of that, the phones is making us be able to be entrepreneurs and boss ourselves up and to see the J Tips, the Joe Fresh Goods, the Daniels, and the kids and immigrants all be able to have something going on with major brands. I mean, social media helps all of that. Yo, I'm telling y'all don't understand how hard it was to get your work out there before it was social media. I remember going to Virginia Beach in 98 and you see all types of crews from all over handing out flyers, handing out CDs and airbrushing t-shirts or what have you, or going to Miami, South Beach, early 2000s and the same type of things going on. You got people from all over the world just selling they mixtapes and shit out the trunk. Now you upload whatever you got going on and catch traction, you lit, you got your own audience. It's so much easier now compared to where it used to be, man. Sometimes, we take things for granted. Other times I just feel like, yo, some people just need to seriously because the shit that they be talking, it just be like, where? Where's any validation in this shit that you talking about? Then you just like I said many times, yo, before you even comment back to some of these people, just go check their page and see who you're dealing with to see if they're even worthy of you wasting any of your characters, even though it's free. It's no more just free nights and weekends and a certain amount of characters on the text, even though it should be like that sometime. But I mean, hey man, it costs nothing just to restrict them and let them talk to themselves. Yo, shout out to everybody that bought that 1995 t-shirt. It's crazy. 30th anniversary of 1995. A few weeks, 30th anniversary of 1996. Reasonable Doubt. It was written. Two of my favorite albums of all times. Y'all already know a 1996 t-shirt will definitely be coming your way. 2026 though, return to the Jordan retro card. I'm not mad at that. That's cool. Do I need a retro card? Absolutely not. I would love a charcoal 7 though. You know the one that y'all call a Raptor 7? Yeah, I would love a pair of those. 1992 specs, good materials. That's something I would love to see. Um, the Olympic 7 maybe. But hey man, we getting the Bacons back. Black, red, yellow laces. Before I heard those was coming back, the first talk was the black and blue pair. I mean, hopefully we get in both pair 2026 because that was supposed to be how it's supposed to be, but we'll see. You know, Frank Cooker definitely started talking and building up the buzz, talking about they back for 2026. That's definitely a breath of fresh air. We got the OG nines coming back. It's a few things dropping that will make 2026 good. Some good ACG things dropping. I'm not even sure about the shoes, but as far as the jackets and the pants and the tops, yeah, ACG got some heat for 2026. I asked y'all last time who should be my first guest, and some of the comments was, yo, get my brother up here. That's definitely a conversation we gonna have at a later date. I'm not gonna jump out the gate and give y'all that viral content and just that much game from the rip. But y'all will definitely see a conversation between me and my brother. Couple people said the people from the stores on 145th. Only store and people that I know is still there is the guys from Blue Jeans. I probably could get a conversation with them. And they probably, I know they definitely got good pictures, Muhammad and them. A lot of those stores aren't there anymore, man. But I want to have the outsiders, like the true and living people that many may not know, others may know. Some of them are responsible for some things that you don't even know they're responsible for. And then some of them work positions that you would never know that they work because they don't really care to share. It's like if you know, you know, if you pay attention, you pay attention. Fly individuals. I feel as though we need more of that going on because yo, when you watch a lot of these shows, it's the same repetitive shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you get the same top tier celebrity guests or certain sneaker people that you know that they deal with over and over and over. And it's like, yo, it's a lot of people out here making noise and is responsible for a lot of things and have a lot of shit for real, for real. That's another key thing that we're missing out on. You know how many people really been going strong with this shit that's in their 40s, that's been doing this shit since they're like 14, 15 years old, men and women? And then that's another thing, like the women been going crazy forever. And I feel as though they don't get the proper shine. So it's a couple women that's definitely gonna be coming up here and we're gonna be talking. And this will not be the background. This will not be where we'll be at. Yo, y'all, let's see, man. I got some good things coming that y'all are definitely going to appreciate. If you haven't, like, share, subscribe. And if you haven't, noideasoriginal.com. That's where you could get this Beeper hoodie from. Definitely got a Cyber Monday sale going on. That's why you need to be on the email list so you could get the code that's about to come out that Patreon already has. Views from outside, man. Views from the crate.